Welcome to Full Count Rhythm Baseball on the Full Count Broadcast Network, presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Now let's send it to the ballpark for today's matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the start of the 2022 season for the Full Count Rhythm. This is Tim Reese, and we are located on an away game at South Warren High School baseball field in Southwest Bowling Green for today's exciting game between your Full Count Rhythm and the Franklin Duelers. It is great to be back at the ballpark and to see the new team that's here, 35 fellows that are here from all over the country. I didn't count up how many different schools there are, but there are probably 20 different schools at least that the Full Count Rhythm roster will come from. And for those of you that joined us during our practice round yesterday, where we filmed the Full Count Rhythm practice while my play-by-play guy for the home games, Zach Williams, and I did our broadcast practice. Seemed like it turned out just fine, and hopefully we are up and running. You can see the field. I think you can see first base. We got a scoreboard this year. We've got rolling commercials, but yours truly is running the whole program tonight. Tomorrow I'll have the capable help of Zach Williams running the board, or both boards, the computers and the board. We've got our first chat in from the Jewels from Jefferson, Georgia. That would be, they're back on the board, and that would be Bryson Jewell. Let me look down here. Number 30, right-handed pitcher from Lee University. His family is checked in on, I think that's on Facebook, so we should be live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So you can check out all of those or any one of those. Put us up on the big screen in your family room and turn the volume down if you need to. But I will be joined today in today's game sporadically or periodically by the executive director of the Full Count Ministries, Jacob Oldham. And he is currently getting his son, Hutton Oldham, dressed and ready to go. He is going to be the inaugural bat boy for the 2022 season. John Smithson checks in on the personal line and says everything looks good. The interim general manager, Reed Glover, is walking around taking photos and helping where needed. Plenty of Full Count supporters are here. Kevin Pomeroy walking right behind me. Already met Leah Miller, who is the mother of Ryan Miller, today's designated hitter. He's from the University of Tennessee. She came by and said hello. Said that Pops and Grams, is that? I think that's what she said. Yeah, Pops and Grams are in town from Findlay, Ohio. So game time is 7 o'clock. Should be in about 5 minutes, but I don't see umpires here. There they come. But we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the starting lineup, the Chick-fil-A Rivergate starting lineups. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Welcome back to the Full Count Broadcast Network. Now it's time for the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineup.
Welcome back to Bowling Green, Kentucky. South Warren High School. We will have the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineups. First for the visiting Full Count Rhythm, leading off playing right field, Henry Jackson. Batting second, playing left field, Cooper Holbrook. And the designated hitter batting third, Ryan Miller. At first base, batting fourth, Harrison Travis. Henry Mosley will bat fifth and play center field. And catching today, batting sixth, Frankie Delgado. Batting seventh, playing third base, Ty Boyd. And at second base, batting eighth, Kevin McCarthy. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, Levi Perrell. And on the mound, back for his sophomore season here at the Full Count Rhythm, along with starting first baseman Harrison Travis and several other players, is Nick James from Clarksville, Tennessee. Left-hander will toe the rubber for the Full Count Rhythm. So that is Jackson leading off, Holbrook, Miller, Travis, Mosley, Delgado, Boyd, McCarthy, and Perrell. And now for the Franklin Duelers. This is their first game of the season, just like it is for the Rhythm. Rashad Robinson will lead off and be the designated hitter. Batting second, a former Rhythm player, Sam Slaughter, will be playing center field. And batting third, playing third base, Steven Spell. Batting fourth, playing second base, Matt Jenkinson. And in the 5-hole, the first baseman, Mark Castle. Catching is Brett Rao. He will bat sixth. And in the 7th spot, the shortstop, Jackson Musrock. Batting eighth, playing right field, Jonathan Evans. And in left field, batting ninth, Bryce Cape. And on the mound for the Duelers, Joel Martinez, a right-handed pitcher from Fullerton College in Norwalk, California. So we are about ready to play some baseball for Game 1 of the 2022 Ohio Valley League season. Actually, the opening day for the OVL was yesterday. The new team in the league, the Louisville Jockeys, played the Madisonville Miners in Louisville yesterday and won their inaugural game, just as the Full Count Rhythm did a year ago. Now, the Rhythm did not get to play at home in their first game. We played at Hoptown, but won the first game versus Hoptown 7-3. And one of the players that's here for the Rhythm, Tyler Sills, actually pitched in that game for the Rhythm last year. But they are announcing the starting lineups, and we will have a national anthem here soon. But right now we will take another break and be right back for the start of the game. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Full Count inaugural game of the 2022 season. The teams have been announced, and we are rising now for the national anthem. We will see how it this takes off on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Let's play ball. National anthem has been played. And now joining me is the executive director of Full Count Ministries, Jacob Oldham. Well, Jacob, it's another season, buddy.
It is. Opening day. Nothing like the excitement of opening day.
I'm looking for some bunting. I don't see the bunting. Uh-oh. Will Pryor. We have a face-off already. You can't see it on the camera, but Will Pryor, incoming freshman from Whitwell, Tennessee, is continuing to stand in front. Is this something new? And looks like, what is it, 3 members of the Franklin Duelers.
This is the thing.
It's a standoff. Is this? You've seen this before?
I've not.
Seen it in professional, but not here in first time for the OVL. So 3 Franklin Dueler players are continuing to stand with their hats over their heart, and now they break up and go into their dugout. So I've seen that in professional, but I have not seen that in the OVL before or in anything else.
I've never seen that live before. Good excitement here before first pitch.
Well, Jake, this year we're going a little different. Facebook last year, solamente, as Carlos Lara would say, only solamente. This year, we got YouTube, we got Facebook, we got Twitter going. My man Zach Williams already texted in and said, got lots of folks on YouTube. Folks, if you go to YouTube, please subscribe to the Full Count Rhythm YouTube channel. It's different than the Full Count Ministries YouTube channel, but please subscribe to that. We are trying to get a bunch of folks before we leave tonight.
100, right? Isn't that the goal?
That's what we'd like. Vamos Ritmo. Who do you think said Vamos Ritmo on the chat as Henry Jackson steps in for the first pitch? It's not. It's somebody a little more Hispanic, as he swings at the first pitch, grounds it out to Jenkinson at second base. He throws Jackson out. So 1 pitch, 1 out in the top of the first inning. We got a scoreboard that I'll have to try to keep up with. I got a lot going on up here.
You do.
I'm juggling and spinning some plates here.
And I'm doing nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here watching baseball.
You just look pretty. Cooper Holbrook, incoming freshman to Vanderbilt University, steps to the plate, looks at the first pitch that he sees in, I guess, college level action.
Post-high school.
Yes, called strike 1. I don't have a height on Joel Martinez on the mound, but it looks like he's all of about 6'5", 6'6", I would guess. Next pitch in there for a ball. So let's keep up with the balls and the strikes. Might as well. And another called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Holbrook. right-handed hitter from South Carolina. His dad is the head coach of the College of Charleston, Chad Holbrook. Met him today. He swings and misses at a breaking pitch for out number 2. Stepping to the plate is Ryan Miller, who is a catcher by trade, and today he is the designated hitter from Dublin, Ohio. He attends the University of Tennessee. So far we've had Carson Newman, the University of Tennessee, or Vanderbilt University, and the University of Tennessee represented here for the Full Count Rhythm. Ground ball to second base. That will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. So no runs in the first inning for the Rhythm. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Tim Reese and Jacob Oldham back at South Warren High School, where we move to the bottom of the first inning, and Nick James, 6-foot left-hander from Clarksville, Tennessee. He graduated in 2019, been at the University of North Carolina for 3 years, and he is a returning player for the Full Count Rhythm. He came a little bit late last year and pitched 5 games, had 3 starts, went 3-0 for the Rhythm last year through 20 innings, 17 hits, 7 runs, and he will deliver the first pitch to Rashad Robinson, who looks at a first pitch strike. Good way to lead off the. We'll get past. There's the bottom of the first. I've worked this scoreboard one game, Jake. Where I keep up with no balls, 2 strikes, and a swing and a miss. So 3 pitches. We'll see how that 0-3 looks like on there. And stepping to the plate from Smyrna, Tennessee, Sam Slaughter, as he draws a cross in the dirt, as he did all of last year for the Full Count Rhythm. He started at the University of Memphis, transferred last year to Calhoun Community College, where he ripped the cover off the ball at Calhoun, hit over 400. And sorry, Jake, I didn't have you turned up, buddy.
That's probably best.
It is. No, it's not best. There's a ground ball up the middle. Perrell over to the middle. He throws and gets Sammy by a smidge. Sammy can pick him up and lay him down. But Perrell, who had to range up the middle, had just enough time to throw Slaughter out. So that's 2 outs, and Steven Spell stepping to the plate. Ball 1 to Spell, who the third baseman for the Duelers. And he sees a strike.
Tell you, it's good to see Nick James filling up the strike zone. You always wonder. I believe he redshirted this year, so he's not seen any live action since his dad told me earlier, since full count rhythm last year. So
Is that right? I know he told me that he had gotten mono in January. Ooh, that was very close to the pitch he just threw, but apparently just a hair below it. He's 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Young Harris College third baseman. Fouls the ball at the plate. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's 2 outs. We're just in the bottom of the first inning.
Young Harris, that's the home of Nick Markakis.
Is that right?
Yes.
Where in the world is Young Harris College?
It's in Georgia. Maybe, I don't know.
Just outside. And what does that bring us to?
Oh,
Jacob Oldham? That brings
Look
us
at
to.
Full Count Ministries, full count.
There you go. And ball 4. First base runner for the Duelers is Steven Spell. That will bring up second baseman Matt Jenkinson, all the way from Roan State Community College.
So that does not qualify on your full count, first pitch, foul ball.
And why wouldn't it qualify as a full count first pitch foul ball?
Because there was no swing.
That is correct. Just like that, that was a swing by Jenkinson, who I actually got to see play a couple games this year when Roan State hosted Vol State. Whoa. And there's strike 2 called. No balls, 2 strikes. A runner on, 2 outs. Foul ball over toward the Rhythm dugout. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Jenkinson played shortstop. Batted third, I think, for Roan State. Had a good bit of power. Apparently he is not committed to a 4-year school. I haven't seen anything for him, but that pitch is down for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See, Jenkinson is from Nashville. I can't remember what high school he went to. He has a 1 ball, 2 strike count. He hits a ground ball over to Kevin McCarthy, who will throw to first base in time to retire Jenkinson. So there's been, what?
2 clean innings right there.
7 at-bats and 3 ground balls to second baseman. So no runs, no hits. There was 1 runner left on base after 1 complete. 0-0. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Heading to the top of the second inning, Harrison Travis will lead off. Another alumni and second-year player for the Full Count Rhythm from Carson Newman University, one of 4 Eagles. He sees the first pitch, and it's called a ball. We're set down a little bit lower than obviously the mound, but also home plate, and definitely going to have to get used to where these pitches are thrown. So that looks pretty good to me, but it is out of the zone.
Looks a bit up and in to me, Timmy. Little Timmy.
Little Timmy.
Back at it.
Back.
So much more equipment this year.
That looked low to me, and it looked low to the umpire. Don't have umpires' names, but if I had a good assistant and intern.
We got the home plate umpire, with the first base umpire.
We have a third base umpire.
We do.
We have the old 3-0 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to Harrison Travis on deck. Henry Trojan Mosley. We have a Henry Eagle Jackson. There's a line drive. That shortstop, Jackson Musrock, dives to the left to snag that one for the first out. Hard hit ball, but it's an out nonetheless. So Henry Mosley steps to the plate. Number 10. I remember seeing him as a number 10 for the Pioneers of Vol State a couple years ago, the COVID year. Watched him play a little bit in 2020 and 2021. And he swings at the first pitch, and it's it to relatively deep left field. But that is handled by Bryce Cape. So first pitch swinging Henry Mosley flies out to left field. So Joel Martinez only threw 5 pitches to Harrison Travis, but he has been pretty
very efficient
there. And left-handed batting, Frankie Delgado from Carson Newman as well steps to the plate.
That's what you want to see in summer baseball, though. If he throws it over the plate, our guys need to be swinging.
We hit it. All right, folks, I'm just going to keep apologizing. That ball is tapped foul at the plate. So no balls, 2 strikes to Delgado.
What a baseball name.
Frankie Delgado. And on Sunday, I met 2 Frankie Delgados.
You did.
Frankie Delgado the dad and Frankie Delgado the son. So if both of them are standing there, he is little as Martinez and first baseman Mark Castle started to hop off the mound. I thought that was a pretty decent pitch too, but 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. 2 outs in the top of the second inning. Rhythm was looking for their first base runner of the ball game. Martinez delivers, and a swing and a miss by Delgado, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, again for the Rhythm. Second strikeout for Martinez. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Back for the bottom of the second inning. No score. And something's going to have to trigger me to hit that, go to the bottom of the second. All right, let's see if we can catch up with some folks who've checked in. Janet Thomas, hello, Full Count Rhythm. fan from last year from Sammy Slaughter side. And the Quattrochis are back. Good to hear from them. I think that's from the Harrison Travis family tree. Todd Maloney says, let's go Rhythm. There we go. This has got to be Aunt Lori Bailey. I met Amy Travis the other day, and I believe we met Lori last year. Zach Williams, I think their unis are blue, but it just looked purple. Oh. First pitch delivered by Nick James to Ty Boyd. Fouled off to the right side.
We got faithful supporters Todd and Linda Hunley of Chick-fil-A Rivergate.
I know them. Called strike two.
In.
I love me some Hunleys. And Amanda and Amy and Katie, their 3 daughters.
Good.
Swing and a miss. So Nick James starting off like he finished inning number 2 with a strikeout, his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. That puts 1 in the books. Left-handed. Sorry, I'm writing that in the wrong box. Not Ty. Ty Boyd's going after that ball right there. Mark Castle was who just struck out. And this is Brett Rowell at the plate. He fouls the first pitch off.
Since Nick James has not thrown in a while, he's on a pitch count tonight. Short pitch count, so he's making every pitch count.
Well, he made that one count as it hit off of the elbow pad. So a hit by a pitch and another base runner. So that was actually Nick James's second strikeout. So he struck out the first batter, Rashad Robinson, on 3 pitches. So Jackson Musrock steps to the plate, shortstop and number 7 hole hitter. Jake, this is exactly why I have whiteout. Okay.
Who
okay.
would have thought that you would have brought?
Yeah, this is first pitch fouled off to the right side. That whiteout has come in very handy. All right, we got
1 out.
Something
one
I
on
haven't.
First base.
There we go. Let's get a base runner. Zach Williams is wearing me out. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. And another swing and a miss, and a throw by Delgado goes into right field. Brett Rowell should head to third base, but he will be toasted cheese on a throw by Henry Jackson to retire Brett Rowell. So
it's like they did it on purpose.
first outfield assist, 9-5 for the 3rd out. A lot going on in that play right there. Just what I needed. I needed 17 more things to write down, but no runs, no hits. There was 1 error, and nobody left on base. So we will reset that. Let's see what we got. We'll clear the bases, and we will move to the next inning. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
We are back for the Top of the third inning here at South Warren High School in Bowling Green. Nobody has scored yet. Exciting play as Henry Jackson on the overthrow from Frankie Delgado down the right field line came up throwing a strike to Ty Boyd, who is stepping to the plate right now. I had him striking out in the bottom of the second inning, but hey, he's up again. It's unbelievable.
But thanks to Whiteout, you
Yeah.
have a brand new box here to ride in.
Yeah, he gets to play again. This is the first pitch from Martinez, low for a ball one.
It's good to see that the Nils are enjoying the stream here from their big screen,
Todd
watching
Melinda
on YouTube.
swinging a ground ball to Hopper to Spell over at third base. And he throws Boyd out.
Lots of weak contact here
So
early in
far, yes. It's early. Kevin McCarthy steps to the plate. Left-handed hitter from Farragut High School in Knoxville, Tennessee. He's what we call a super senior, Jake. He is.
Explain.
He will be in his 6th year of college this next year when he transfers to his 4th school. He's the first pitch high and away from Martinez, who's pitching from the stretch. First.
Is that like a COVID
He's got a red shirt and
Yeah.
a COVID going on, but he just left Lincoln Memorial University. And before that, he played 2 years with Columbia State Community College, and before that, 2 years with Roane State Community College. And he swings, he gets the first base hit of the 2022 season for the Rhythm. A late add to the roster, and he strokes a base hit into right field to give the Rhythm their first base runner. Look at me, Johnny, on the spot with putting somebody on base when it's the Rhythm. And stepping to the plate, shortstop Levi Perrell, who's
Catawba.
Yes, Drew Robertson's roommate, new roommate for this upcoming year. Shortstop. Sees the first pitch.
I believe he's also
First strike.
staying with the Robertsons
He is.
this summer.
Andrew and Autumn Robertson are his host home. Levi is, I believe, just finished his 2nd year at Catawba. He did. He'll be a rising junior, 6 foot, 170 pound from Lexington, North Carolina. Parents Andrew and Gabi Perrell. Sees that pitch called strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Perrell. Leadoff batter Henry Jackson is on deck. Martinez comes to the stretch and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That pitch ended up outside. 3rd strikeout for Martinez in 9 batters. And that will be the 2nd out. So now with 2 outs, Henry Jackson, who grounded out to second base in his first plate appearance, steps back in for maybe a longer look this time. McCarthy stays put, and a breaking pitch in there for a called strike. As I said, Henry Jackson from Carson Newman, one of 4 players there, as that pitch misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, great kid here.
Yeah.
He was the team captain at Carson Newman. He was also kind of a player chaplain. He led the weekly Bible study with guys of the team. So just a
Ground ball up the middle. What in the world? At second baseman making a harder play than he had. He had second base bag right in front of him, but Jackson grounds out the second for the 2nd time, and that's the last out. No runs. There was the first hit of the campaign. No errors, 1 runner left on base. That completes the top of the 3rd inning. No score. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at corson.com.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Jonathan Evans leads off for the Duelers against Nick James. I guess that is one thing I need to pull back up. Last year I had the game changer on this Delgado. Airmail's winning the second base. Nick James looks back at him, and maybe he thought he was throwing it back to Will Newell, 6'8". But Nick James is 6'2", 15. Jonathan Evans from Southern University, hometown of Starkville, Mississippi. No balls, 2 strikes. Let's get to the bottom of the third. It would be good. No balls, 2 strikes. Nice 0-2 pitch down there that Evans did not bite. On deck, Bryce Cape, the left fielder. Evans is the right fielder for the Duelers. Ball in the dirt. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Eight-hole hitter here for the Duelers, so James has had 2 base runners, one via a walk and one via a hit by pitch, and we have a Full Count Ministries full count. So one of the things, if you're new, I check, and there's a pitch right down the can for strike 3. I'm not sure where Evans thought he was going, but that is a strikeout looking. Is that a Rhythm, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram backwards strikeout? I mean, we got to find ways. We got to just get it in there. Strikeout for out number 1.
We could do that among other things.
And Bryce Cape sees first pitch in the dirt. Cape from Southeastern Illinois College, hometown of Evansville, Indiana. Steps in as the 9-hole hitter. Swings and pops a ball up in the infield. Kevin McCarthy, but Henry Jackson will come in and be the 5th infielder to make the catch for out number 2.
As always, Tim would love to know where you're watching from tonight. So please, whatever stream that you're on, leave us a comment. Let us know who you're watching for, where you're watching from, so we can be sure to get to know not only our Rhythm players, but our Rhythm supporters as well.
First pitch to leadoff batter Rashad Robinson is outside. Swing and a miss. Big cut. He came up empty. He struck out on 3 pitches in the first inning. Another pitch over the outside corner, called strike 2. That was
Fill it up, Nick.
Very pretty pitch. It is good to see Nick James. That's what you like. Don't break my camera, Nick. That would have been good,
That's
wouldn't
right
it?
at it. If you can tell
Sam
from the
Sam
net.
wants our autograph. There's Sam.
Sammy.
Wave to the people, Sammy. Sam Slaughter wanted to come over, get in the broadcast, get an up-close shot for maybe his mom and grandparents that may be watching. I don't know. But Franklin Duelers have their own broadcast this year, but there's a 2-2 pitch that's fouled off to the right side. Rashad Robinson. And Sammy I'm not sure what year Rashad was at Memphis, but he's at the University of Memphis, hometown of Mobile, Alabama. Wonder if he was there when Sam Slaughter was there. Is that a Full Count Ministries full count? I believe it is. With 2 outs, the count is full, and that pitch just missed. So the second walk of the ball game for Nick James. Puts Robinson on, and Sam Slaughter will step to the plate. Sammy had about 417, I think, is the last time I saw. He had a great year for Calhoun. And
Melissa Slaughter comes in and says that he is a redshirt freshman.
Sammy is?
No. Rashad Robinson.
Oh, Rashad, okay. I was going to say, I think Sammy got a little bit of time at Memphis, and then he played a whole season.
The Slaughters are watching, Tim.
Oh, there you go. Line drive down the right field line, just foul. About hit our umpire down there. That was the hardest hit ball of the ball game.
We saw a couple of those last year, didn't we?
Yes, we did. I need that not to be there. 1-1 pitch, and I have not called strike 1 or called strike 2. Robinson takes a step back to first. Now he gets a little bigger lead and does not go, but the ball is in the dirt, and we'll get by Delgado as Robinson moves down to second base on the
right through the 5-hole.
Yeah, that 5-hole him. A wild pitch.
We got Lori Bailey from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Stewart Heights tuning in. We got Mark Wilkins. The Wilkins are watching on
Mark.
YouTube.
All right. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Monticello, Georgia.
Met Mark on Sunday. He and his son Jackson, older brother of Spencer Wilkins.
And Phyllis Brooks from Elberton, Georgia, watching grandson Bryson Jewell.
There's a foul ball at the plate. I was going to say, I recognize Elberton, Georgia. At the home games, folks, I'll have more time to get that. So who was that? Was that Granny in Jefferson, Georgia, or is that Grandma in Elberton? There you go. It's Grandma.
Elberton.
Grandma, Bryson Jules' grandma.
Yep.
And pitches high. Brings us to another Full Count Ministries full count. So one of the stats that I will follow this year is the full count first pitch foul ball. So if Sam Slaughter swings at this pitch, he can swing and miss, he can swing and hit it fair, or he can swing and hit it foul. 50% of the time they foul it, but Sam just drilled one maybe out of the park. No, one hops the wall, and that will drive in a run, and that will be a long single for Sam Slaughter. An RBI singles, the first run of the year, is scored. At least the Duelers' first run is scored by Rashad Robinson. Sammy absolutely toasted that ball. And the first run is put up by Franklin Duelers as Ross Spurgeon, the pitching coach for the Rhythm, comes out to talk to Nick James. We can't see the bullpen. It's on just past the first base dugout where the Rhythm players are inside. But I like you said, I'm sure that Nick is on a pitch count.
Yes, I know he is. Just not sure what it is.
Yeah, I think I have an idea.
50, I would say.
Yeah.
Just another shout out, Maureen Thompson. Thank you for joining us. Says so excited for the summer season, first season with the Full Count Rhythm for our son and family, Jack Thompson.
Swinging him foul tip into the glove and a stolen base by Sammy Slaughter. And we've
got interference, I believe.
Must have been on the batter. So no stolen base and an out probably recorded by the catcher is how I think that's a 2 unassisted. So for the third out. So 1 run does score on 1 hit. No errors. And I guess no runners left on base. I'm not sure how they work that. Anyway, 1-0 is the score. And we're going to the top of the 4th. You're listening to the Full Count Rhythm broadcast.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Tim Reese back for the top of the 4th inning. I can get my cursor to work. Leading off, Cooper Holbrook, the left fielder. First pitch called a strike. I don't know, Jake, that looks low to me. I can't help that one. It just does look low. Cooper Holbrook struck out swinging in the first inning. He fouls that pitch back to the screen. You don't know that bat boy that the Rhythm have, do you, Jake?
He's a good-looking one, isn't he?
He's a good-looking kid. Wearing the wrong jersey, though. I don't know what's going on. But can you get little Hutton Oldham navy jersey, or was he not expecting to be the bat boy today?
Well, I think he just decided on the way up he wanted to be. So
another breaking pitch swung on and missed by Holbrook, the 4th strikeout for Martinez, first out of the top of the 4th inning. And that brings up Ryan Miller, who grounded out to second base. The redshirt freshman catcher, attending University of Tennessee, the #1 team in all the land. They're kind of near and dear to your heart.
They really are. I'm a graduate from there, so alumni here.
That's right. Strike 1 to Miller.
The Elliots are tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the way you support Full Count Ministries and specifically Full Count Rhythm.
Absolutely. Host home, Brent and Patricia. Pitch in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. So the Rhythm have their first hit. Now we need our first run. Pitch fouled off over the screen. He's a good-looking hitter, though, isn't he?
I'll tell you, Ron Miller puts on a show in BP.
We just need to make sure he's not a 5 o'clock. Well, they've got baseballs flying everywhere. Where'd that one come from? The pitcher? I guess so. Got to make sure he's not just a 5 o'clock hitter. We need to make sure he's a 7 o'clock hitter, too. Harrison Travis had to get a close-up shot right there as he got the baseball, and Miller will go down looking for out number 2. 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts for Joel Martinez from Fullerton College. The aforementioned Harrison Travis steps to the plate. He lined out to the shortstop to lead off the second inning. Steps to the plate with 2 outs, and man, I bet you he wants that pitch back. I kind of turned in my chair on that pitch. Had a little hump in it, little breaking pitch, went right over the middle of the plate. That fastball get yanked outside. So thank you all for chatting, chiming in. Caroline Donaldson, Cooper Holbrook's aunt, watching from Columbia, South Carolina. Welcome to the broadcast. Swung on and driven out to center field. Sam Slaughter going back, but right fielder Jonathan Evans will come over into right center field to make the grab to retire the side. So 3 up, 3 down. Still nothing shaken for the Full Count Rhythm. You're listening to the Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back at Bowling Green, South Warren High School. We are moving to the bottom of the 4th, and a new pitcher on the mound for the Rhythm. He's a new pitcher in this game only, but he's on for his 2nd season with the Rhythm. Tyler Sills, 5'11", 170-pound right-hander, upcoming senior to Lipscomb University. And I talked to his mom, Sean, earlier, and her husband, Alan, is coaching a ball game tonight. Not sure when their game ends, but he might be checking out the broadcast here as well. So Tyler Sills, number 18, will step in for Nick James. First pitch he delivers is down low for ball 1. Jacob Oldham is taking a break, going to go work the crowd. Next pitch must have missed just off the plate. 2 balls to second baseman Matt Jenkinson. He swings the 2-0 pitch and fouls it straight back. Jenkinson grounded out to second base. In his first plate appearance, on deck Mark Castle, who I called Ty Boyd, I believe, last time. That breaking pitch goes in the dirt. Ball 3, 3 balls and 1 strike to the right-handed hitting power hitter. Really, I can't remember now how many home runs he had for Roan State, but he had sure more than double digits. He hits a fly ball out to right center field, and we got 2 going after it, but center fielder Henry Mosley calls off Henry Jackson for the first out. Tyler Sills in a similar situation as a year ago, as he came in, I believe, in relief of Tyler Sandifer, who was the first pitcher to throw for the Full Count Rhythm. And Tyler Sills came in, and he gets a swing and a miss on Mark Castle. Let me clear those bases. We don't need anybody on base right now. Fouled off to the right side. No balls, 2 strikes. Castle struck out swinging on 3 pitches to lead off the bottom of the second inning for the Duelers. Swing and a line drive fly ball that's going to be caught by Henry Jackson in right field. He started to come in on it, but realized that ball was a little farther over his head, and he was able to backtrack to make that stab. Short field here, 310 down right field line, 312 down the left field line. Dead center is 355. The alleys in left are 337 and 345. It looks bigger than it sounds as Brett Rowell swings and misses at the first pitch. He was hit by a pitch from Nick James. Here's another pitch fouled off to the left side. No balls, 2 strikes quickly as Sills got into trouble after I think he got 2 quick outs last year and then ended up running into some problems throwing strikes, and he's all around the plate in this inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the catcher for the Duelers, and a breaking pitch that Rao was just able to hold up. Frankie Delgado blocked it nicely and went ahead and tugged Rao just in case on the check that the third base umpire said that he went. So with 2 outs, nobody on, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a ground ball to third base. Ty Boyd gets it on 2 hops, throws a strike over to Harrison Travis to retire Rao and the Duelers. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. 1-0, still the score after 4. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Edge Appraisal Services is who you should depend on to provide high-quality appraisals on all types of residential properties in Sumner County and surrounding counties. Contact them today at 615-554-3435 or check them out on the web at edgeappraisalservices.com. Mention you heard us on Full Count Rhythm Broadcast and receive 10% off your next appraisal. That's Edge Appraisal Services, proud supporter of the Full Count Rhythm.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back in South Warren High School, where we had a Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen. I told you all about Tyler Sills, but didn't tell you it was a Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen with the bus that we rode in from Hendersonville, Gallatin, Tennessee, up here to Bowling Green today is not the normal bus that will be transporting the Rhythm players. Apparently that bus was inadvertently sent out on another trip, so we have a bright white bus that brought us. Nice ride, and the same driver, Miss Mary, as first pitch swinging Henry Mosley sends one out the left field, but it will be caught by Bryce Cape. So 1 pitch, 1 out, the second time that Henry Mosley has flown out to left field on the first pitch. So Frankie Delgado will step in with 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Frankie got in, I believe, a few games at Carson Newman this year as he taps the ball to second base, and Jenkinson will throw on the run. So 2 pitches, 2 outs, which I always hate it as a third batter then after that, because the one thing I told my son, the only thing you can't do is at third batters, you cannot swing at that first pitch. Can't give the pitcher a 3-pitch inning. I called one for the very first time I think I ever saw in my life at Volunteer State Community College this year, a 3-pitch inning. And there it is. You pour that pitch in for a strike and dare the batter to swing at it. Ty Boyd steps in there. He's 0 for 1, ground out to third base. That pitch moved a pretty good bit. Brett Rao looked like he had trouble catching it. Pitch misses outside. Boyd was a teammate of Kevin McCarthy last year. He's at LMU, a rising junior. Ty Boyd, 6 foot, 195 pounds, from Alcoa, Tennessee. His parents, Josh and Jama Boyd. He has a sister, Allie, and there's a ground ball up the middle. That's what you need to do. You just start telling about the family members, and the batters get base hits. So his first full count rhythm base hit. The second hit of the ball game for the rhythm, and into the box steps the young man who got the very first one, Kevin McCarthy. So a runner at first base. 2 out, though, on those first 2 pitches. McCarthy steps to the plate. Martinez delivers a strike called. As I said, Kevin McCarthy was a late add to the roster. He is heading to UT Southern, formerly known as Martin Methodist. He will look at another strike. Played in 10 games this past year for LMU. Swings and fouls that pitch off just past the Duelers dugout. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. It's a second baseman and a third baseman. And a swing and a miss on a off-speed pitch. Looked like maybe a changeup. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 runner left on base. Rhythm still looking to score their first run. Tyler Sills back out on the mound for the Rhythm. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning for the Franklin Duelers, Jackson Musrock, the shortstop. He will face Tyler Sills, who had a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the 4th. The umpire halts play here for some reason. I think that is head coach Kyle Schexnader, who is the third base coach for the Duelers. He's in his first season as the head coach. Curveball misses again. Ball 2. Let's get to the bottom of the fifth. There we go. Can't put a count up on the board in the middle of the fifth. What's the matter with this program? 2-0 pitch swung on and fouled back. So we need a little more volume on the announcers. Is that commercial break? Sounds loud, I guess, but Tyler misses just outside. 3 balls and 1 strike to Musrock. Jonathan Evans on deck. Pitch in there for a called strike brings us to a full count. Ministries full count. Swung on and lined out to center field for a base hit. It's Musrock's first hit of the year and the second hit for the Duelers, and that brings Jonathan Evans to the plate. Evans struck out looking. His first plate appearance. It's the first hit off of Tyler Sills. Pours a pitch in there that's just a little high, apparently. On deck, Bryce Cape. Evans is the right fielder for the Duelers. Swings and misses. Got a finicky mouse here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is high. All 2. Evans from Starkville, Mississippi, the home of Grand Nora, Tyler Sills' grandmother. That's Dr. Alan Sills' mother down in Stark, Vegas, is my daughter Cassidy Snapka, who works at Mississippi State in Starkville, lives in Caledonia, Mississippi. But we got to know, we called her Nana from Starkville, but she wasn't really Nana from Starkville. She's Grand Nora from Starkville. Count goes to 3 balls and a strike. Tyler needs to get back into the strike throwing business here. There's one. No. Not sure where that missed, but ball 4. Puts a runner on first and second now. So after retiring the first 3 batters, out of the bullpen or out of the dugout comes Ross Spurgeon. Come out and talk to Tyler Sills with runners now at first and second and nobody out. Bryce Cape steps to the plate, who flew out to right field. So I'm sure that Grand Nora is watching. I know that Tyler's mother is here. Said earlier, Sean is here. Tom Plumidor is checking in from Buford, Georgia on Facebook. Should I could guess. We have a Carson Plumidor. How many Plumidors could we have, right? Let me check and see if that is Carson's dad. I can't find the sheet right now. All right, the meeting in the mound is finished, and Tyler comes to the stretch, and a bunt attempt, but he pulled the bat back, and the pitch is called a strike. So Kate, being the number 9 hitter, is not unexpected that he would be laying one down, but he was not attempting to bunt on the second pitch. It rides high, 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck, leadoff batter Rashad Robinson. And the pitch swung on and fouled down. Looks like it's going to be fouled on the right field line. Henry Jackson gives chase, but comes up about 20 feet short. Apologize again for the picture. We're close to the field, so I don't have a wide enough angle on the camera to get you the whole field. Tomorrow's game, you'll have as wide an angle as you'll want. You'll see the entire field because the press box at Drake's Creek is about 140 feet back from the field. Breaking pitch down in the dirt, blocked by Delgado. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes on Cape. Nobody out. 1-0. The Franklin Duelers lead. McCarthy starts to move towards second base, but goes back, and there's a ground ball slowly hit. McCarthy stays back and will throw to first. I was afraid he was not going to be able to get up in time on that pitch, but both runners move up, so it was just as good as a sacrifice bunt. Runners now at second and third with 1 out. Robinson has struck out and walked and scored the only run of the game. Looks like the infield is back. Sills will throw to Delgado. Breaking pitch on the outside corner for a call strike. Robinson is the designated hitter for the Duelers. Fastball sails high. Sills is looking for a strikeout here, or a pop-up in the infield, or maybe even a fly ball out to Henry Jackson again where he can throw somebody else out. And there's a swing and a miss. Actually, home plate umpire says that he tipped it. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes on Robinson. Key part of the game, 2 big runners on base in scoring position for the Duelers. Time has called. And the pitch, curveball, is hit between first and second base. McCarthy will keep it in the infield, but a run will score. I would assume that would be considered a base hit and an RBI for Robinson. Softly hit line drive that McCarthy was able to knock down, but a run scores. Runners now at first and third base. Sam Slaughter, who drove in the first run, sees the first pitch called a strike. He's got a single, an RBI, and a ground out. So I don't know about the other batters, but this is a run producer here that Tyler Sills will need to be a little bit careful with. He does have a base open. It's second base, but it's open nonetheless. Another pitch sails high. 2 balls, 1 strike. To Slaughter on deck. Steven Spell, third baseman. Sammy Slaughter from Smyrna, Tennessee, heading to Belmont University. Nice stop by Frank Delgado. Breaking pitch in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. So Steven Spell, who's on deck, has walked and been called out on a catcher's interference. So Tyler Sills and Sam Slaughter were teammates last year, along with first baseman Harrison Travis. So I'm sure he'll pitch carefully, won't give him a lot to hit, but a curveball down to third base, throws over to McCarthy at second, but Slaughter will beat that out and get another RBI. So second out recorded at second base. And let me get the score right. 2 runs, 3-0. As Ross Spurgeon will come out, and that will be the end of the night for Tyler Sills. So Jonathan Evans scored on the ground out. 2 runs so far in the inning, given up by Tyler Sills. But we have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. We'll tell you about him as soon as we come back. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Looking to purchase a home or possibly refinance your home's mortgage? Then you need to talk to Kevin Long of the Long Team with CMG Financial. Give him a call at 615-496-8400. That number again is 615-496-8400. Or check them out on the web at kevinlong.net. Proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm. NMLS number 195255.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Jack Thompson is our new pitcher from the Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. Jack Thompson from Virginia Military Institute. We've got 20 pitchers on the roster. Got several sheets here we got to get through. 6 foot, 180-pound rising junior from Reston, Virginia. And he will be on to try to shut this 2-run rally down. He will face the 3-hole hitter, Steven Spell. Yes, we have to get the music turned off. It's game 1 for everybody here, including PA announcer and the DJ. Sammy Slaughter runs again on the first pitch, and the throw down from Delgado gets Slaughter. So a 2-4 caught stealing for the third out. So the pitch doesn't matter, as Steven Spell will be up again when we come back to the bottom of the 6th inning. But the Duelers score 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors. Nobody left on base. 3-0, the Duelers lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Corson Fire and Security first opened for business in 1946. From the very beginning, we understood something important. We're not just protecting buildings. We're protecting the dreams that built them. We're protecting the lives unfolding inside them. Fire extinguishers, sprinkler systems, and security products are the tools of our trade, but people are the inspiration behind it. For 7 decades, we've never forgotten that. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
We have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen for the Franklin Duelers. Number 6, Daniel Courtney, left-handed pitcher from the University of North Georgia, hometown of Peachtree, Georgia. will face 9-1-2 here in the top of the 6th inning. Let's get over to that top of that 6th inning. First pitch to Levi Perrell, misses from Courtney. Rhythm are down 3-0 as Perrell fouls that pitch off to the screen just next to the Rhythm dugout. Ball ricochets off, and somebody in the dugout made a grab. Perrell hits a hard hit ground ball down the right field line, but it goes foul. Perrell struck out in the 3rd inning for the Rhythm. This is his 2nd plate appearance. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch misses down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Martinez went 5 innings, gave up 2 hits, and there's a base hit. Is it getting down? It will not get down. A sinking line drive that Sam Slaughter was able to come in and make the catch for the first out. Henry Jackson steps to the plate. He is 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs to the second baseman. First pitch to Jackson, misses outside. 2 Henrys on the team, both of them playing the outfield. Henry Jackson in right, and Henry Mosley in center. Get them mixed up and start talking to Henry Jackson like he's at Trevecca. It's a little softer line drive that gets down in front of Slaughter this time for Henry Jackson's first hit of his Rhythm career. So the 3rd hit for the Rhythm. It brings it to plate Cooper Holbrook, looking to get his first hit. Breaking pitch into Cooper, misses inside. Henry Jackson was 8 for 11 in stolen bases. And there's a balk called on Courtney. Jackson will head down to second base. He won't need to steal second. Don't know how many times he stole third, but he hit .335 for the Carson Newman Eagles. Henry Jackson, who's out at second base. Of course, I won't have any stats on Cooper Holbrook. He has just graduated from high school, heading to Vanderbilt University, and he sees I believe that was a 2-0 pitch. Yep, on the board it shows 1-1, and on my board I didn't move it either. We'll see what the umpire says. Right now it shows 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. I think sitting down low, I couldn't see through his head as to what the count was, but swing and ground ball that will just go foul down to third base. Count moves to 2 balls, 2 strikes. A runner on down at second base in scoring position. Could Cooper Holbrook be the one to knock in the first run of the 2022 year for the Rhythm? One out, 1 on, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh my goodness, and that is called strike 3, and that pitch looked about ankle high. Wow. I don't think I would have swung at that pitch if you'd have paid me. That is amazing. That brings Ryan Miller to the plate with 2 outs. From the University of Tennessee, Dublin, Ohio, where they're playing a PGA event this weekend. That pitch hits Miller in the right arm. So he'll move on down to first base, and Harrison Travis will step to the plate. Kyle Schexnader will come out of the dugout, the head coach for the Duelers, and he wants to have the home plate umpire check to see if Miller actually swung at that ball as the pitch was coming in. But Kyle Schexnader, the head coach of the Duelers, actually was an assistant coach at Hoptown Hoppers last year and ended up becoming the head coach for the Hoppers. And then he took the head coaching position here at Franklin this year. Harrison Travis sees the first pitch curveball. It misses the mark. Ball 1. So 2 runners on now. The best scoring chance here for the Rhythm as Courtney will wheel in, drive Jackson back to second base. Henry Jackson, who had the soft line drive into center field for a base hit and then was balked to second base. And there looked like the same pitch that Cooper Holbrook was called out on, and it was called a ball. So Ryan Miller, who was hit by a pitch down at first base. And out of the Duelers dugout comes a very tall, apparently assistant coach. Not sure if it's Jacob Snyder or Wilhelm Allen, but those are the 2 assistant coaches that are showing for the Franklin Duelers. Jacob Snyder, Wilhelm Allen. We'll play the Rhythm, or the Duelers 7 times this year. The Rhythm will. The Duelers are in the same South Division as the Rhythm. So Franklin, Fulton Railroaders, the Paducah Chiefs, Hoptown Hoppers, and the Full Count Rhythm are the 5 teams that make up the South Division. And each of those teams will play the other 4 teams 7 times. We will play Franklin 3 on the road and 4 at home, just like we'll do with Fulton. Harrison Travis, 2-0 count, swing and a miss. Again, apparently not a miss, a foul tip. I'm not hearing that foul tip. Count goes to 2 balls and a strike. We're in the top of the 6th inning, scheduled for 9 innings, as all Ohio Valley League games will be. There's a ground ball up the middle, just past a shortstop for a base hit. 1 run will score, and Ryan Miller will get into third base safely. So there's the first run driven in by second-year star Harrison Travis with a base hit. A good throw probably would have got Ryan Miller, but the throw was just off. So Henry Jackson scores the first run of the season. Ryan Miller moves over to third base. And score is 3-1. And runners now at first and third base. And the other Henry the Trojan, Henry Mosley, with 2 outs, steps to the plate, and he swings and pops the ball up in the infield. That should end the inning as Jenkinson gets under it and makes the grab for the 3rd out. But the Rhythm do score. First run of the year on a base hit up the middle by Harrison Travis. So 3-1's the score. Now we got to hold them. And we hear little Johnny Cash coming around. You're listening to the Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing needs. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back for the bottom of the sixth inning as Full Count scored one run in the top of the sixth to pull within a 3-1 deficit. Steven Spell, the third hitter in the lineup, will face Jack Thompson, who's back out for his first full inning. And Spell will hit a line drive into right center field that will be cut off by Henry Jackson. But a solid base hit will put a runner at first base for the Duelers. So that is the fourth hit I have for the Duelers. The scoreboard's showing 5 hits for the Rhythm. I only show 4 as Thompson drops down, throws sidearm pitch to Matt Jenkinson for called strike one. Count goes to no balls, 2 strikes with that foul ball. Jenkinson 0 for 2, ground out and a fly out. Sidearm just misses inside. It's the first time that I'm seeing some of these pitchers throw, so the arm slots are a little different. And that ball is lined into center field. Can't see if he makes. He does not make the catch. Henry Mosley dove for the ball, but ends up getting a fielder's choice out of it. It was hit pretty well into center field, but I'm not sure if he threw that. If that's an 8 to 6 to 4, I couldn't really see where that ball was. I had about 4 guys in front of me, so we'll give the assist. I don't have the official book here anyway, but 1 out and maybe 2 outs as that ball's hit to deep left center field. Cooper Holbrook will make the play for out number 2. So 2 outs, and Matt Jenkinson still on first base. Brett Rao will step to the plate. So a situation that could have been 2 runners on with nobody out. There's another swing at a first pitch as Levi Perrell will snag that on 2 hops and go over and step on second base for the 3rd out. So 4 up, 3 down. Fielder's choice by Rao. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. 3-1 as we go into the 7th inning. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Tim Reese back for the top of the 7th inning. Daniel Courtney still on the mound for the Duelers. A 3-1 deficit as Frankie Delgado will step to the plate. I haven't told you who the base coaches are. Josh Carmen, the head coach and general manager of the Full Count Rhythm, down at third base. And I believe that is Carlos Lara. Last year was a Rhythm infielder and did a great job. And he's back for his first year as a coach. It's great to see Carlos back. Frankie looks at first pitch strike from Courtney. And a second pitch, breaking pitch over the plate for 2 quick strikes. Delgado 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a ground out. And he lays off that high fastball. Tanner Sandell checking in. I know he's commented several times. Swinging a foul straight back. Count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Full Count Rhythm staff and supporters just want to say that just in case Kenny Thomas or Judy Thomas are listening in, we sure miss them this year as that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Fast rising fastball there. The second strikeout of the ball game by Courtney. First out of the inning, Ty Boyd steps to the plate. Rhythm are down to their last 8 outs. Tyler Boyd looks at the first pitch outside. But Miss Judy, we're thinking about you. We're praying for you. Miss Judy Thomas, KT's wife down there in Hilton Head, I believe, is where they are. And she is recovering from some health conditions. You would pray for Miss Judy Thomas. 3 balls, no strikes to Ty Boyd, who is 1 for 2 as a single up the middle in his last plate appearance, but was stranded at first base. And 4 straight. Puts a runner at first base. That brings up Kevin McCarthy, who has 1 of the 4 hits, as little Hutton Oldham hustles out there to get the bat in the gloves. So first walk of the game for Daniel Courtney. Joe Martinez, who started the game, went 5 innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 6 strikeouts. He was not on the mound as he dropped that ball, so everybody was calling for a ball because Courtney dropped the ball while he was on the mound, but he was not on the rubber. So Kevin McCarthy steps in, ball's in the dirt, and Boyd starts to go, but comes back to first base as Rowell throws down there. Kevin McCarthy had the first hit. A little trivia there. Had the first hit for the Full Count Rhythm in 2022. I should have looked up who had the first as the runner goes. Pitch is called a ball, and Boyd is in there easily with a head-first slide. So 1 ball, 1 strike on McCarthy. Runner in scoring position. Pitcher, umpire definitely likes the low strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Levi Perrell is on deck. Rhythm need 2 runs to tie this game up. And a check back there for the runner at second base had Boyd going I don't know that he was stealing, but he definitely got the base farther at second base. But the throw from Courtney to shortstop Jackson Musrock must have got caught up in Boyd's body, and Musrock could not make the grab. I think Boyd might have been out if he had. That pitch is fouled off into the Duelers dugout. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks like I think that whoever that tall coach was that went out to the pitcher to talk to him, apparently the pitching coach had to make a play on that. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the UT Southern bound infielder, Kevin McCarthy, who looks at a pitch that's just off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Now they're showing 3 balls and 2 strikes on the board, so maybe we have a Full Count Ministries full count, and apparently we did. So full count turns into a walk, 2 walks in a row by Courtney. Puts runners at first and second with Levi Perrell coming to the plate. Struck out and lined out to the center fielder. Can't see the bullpen for the Duelers either, but I've got to believe somebody's starting to get loose. But 1 out and 2 runners on, and a square around by Perrell, but he pulls the bat back for ball 1. 3-1, Franklin Duelers leading the Rhythm here in the top of the 7th inning. Top of the order, Henry Jackson is on deck. And that pitch down low in the dirt, snagged by Brett Cowell. I'm calling him Rowell, is that right? Hey, look, make sure I thought it was Rowell. I think I wrote it in 2 different places wrong. 2 balls, no strikes. It is Rowell. And 3-0, so Courtney is having trouble finding the plate. He walked Ty Boyd on 4 straight and walked McCarthy on a full count, and has gone 3 balls, no strikes to Levi Perrell. And that pitch in there for a called strike right around the shins. I don't call a lot of games right from behind home plate like this. There's a pitch dug out of the dirt, and ball 4. So the bases are now loaded. 3 walks in a row, and out of the dugout comes, I'm assuming, the pitching coach. And he's looking at the bullpen, and looks like that will be all for Daniel Courtney. I guess he's checking to see if his pitcher is ready. And out of the bullpen he comes. The Hemphill brothers call to the bullpen. Tell you as much as we know about him after this short break. You listen to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hemphill brothers call to the bullpen is calling Ethan Vandament, Vandament, from Bossier Parish Community College, a right-handed pitcher from Austin, Texas. Looks like he's probably about 6'2", 6'3", pretty tall fellow. Pitching for the Franklin Duelers, he will face the top of the rhythm order with the bases loaded. So Daniel Courtney, who came in the top of the 6th inning, gave up 1 run on 2 hits. And then in the beginning of the 7th inning has struck out 1 batter and then walked 3 straight. So all 3 runners on base are his responsibility. He ended up throwing 1 1/3 innings, giving up 2 hits. And in steps Henry Jackson, who got one of those hits off of Daniel Courtney. He will face his 3rd different pitcher now with 1 out and bases loaded. And a sidearm pitch gets by, comes right here to the screen, almost knocks my multi-plug down. Thankfully did not touch, but a wild pitch will score the 2nd run for the Rhythm. So the first pitch that Henry Jackson sees takes away a possible RBI for Henry Jackson. So now runners are at 2nd and 3rd. And swung on, driven out to center field. Fly ball as Sammy Slaughter will come in on it. And the out is recorded. The throw is at the plate, and it is in time to get Kevin McCarthy at the plate. So tried to get a sacrifice fly, but Sammy Slaughter had other plans as he guns down Kevin McCarthy for the 3rd out. And the Duelers preserve a 3-2 lead. We will reset the bases and go to the bottom of the 7th. Great throw by Sammy, a 1-hopper. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Bang, bang play at the plate. Sammy Slaughter throws out Kevin McCarthy trying to score the tying run. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, and Jack Thompson facing Jackson Musrock. Quickly, the count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. Sidearm delivery down low. Ball 2, 2 balls and a strike on Musrock, who is 1 for 2. Singled and scored in the 2-run 5th inning. The Duelers scored first in the bottom of the 3rd and then scored 2 more in the bottom of the 5th. And a swing and a miss. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thompson came in with runner on. Another swing and not sure if he fouled that. He didn't. I thought it sounded like he did, but apparently he swung and missed. So the first strikeout for Thompson. And that brings up Jonathan Evans. Who has struck out and walked and scored He swings at the first pitch he sees from Thompson. Jack Thompson throwing strikes. Those walks will get you in trouble. Just ask Daniel Courtney, who walked 3 straight batters. Could have had a lot worse of an inning than he did. It's another swing and a miss. Delgado started to throw the ball back to Thompson, who did a pirouette look like out there on the mound and tried to hold up and throw one hopper out there to him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thank you all for listening tonight and on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Swinging a foul. Back count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thank you for those of you that are commenting in about praying for Miss Judy. That off-speed pitch missed outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Bryce Cape, the number 9 hole hitter. And we move to a Full Count Ministries. Full Count. Full Count Ministries is the parent company, if you will, of the Full Count Rhythm. If you want to know more about Full Count Ministries, you probably heard on the commercials. That ball swung on, and there's our first full count, first pitch swing. And that would be a no. I believe that's our first one. So caught by Henry Mosley out there in center field for the second out. That brings up Bryce Cape. 2 up, 2 down. A wrinkle of a curveball in there for strike 1. Thompson looking good. Came in the fifth inning. Called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch just a little bit too far down right there, Tanner Sandell. He's not going to call that one, I guess, but he's just a hair up, he's called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Cape. There's a foul ball down to Kyle Schexnader, the third base coach and head coach of the Franklin Duelers. Duelers played last year at Franklin Simpson High School in Franklin, Tennessee. They've moved up here to Bowling Green. The ball tapped just over the mound. Tough play for McCarthy, and makes a play on the run, but not in time. That will be an infield single for Bryce Cape. Slowly hit ball, chopper, that once it got over Thompson's head, that was going to be a very, very tough play for somebody who's playing back like Kevin McCarthy was. So with 2 outs, that brings up leadoff batter Rashad Robinson. Although we might have a pinch hitter, as Kyle Schexnader is down talking to the head coach. And we do. Number 42 is stepping up to the box. And I don't even have a 42 on my roster. Quincy is who they said. Let me see if I can find his name on the roster that I got from them. He swings at the first pitch from Thompson and misses. So runner at first, we'll reset the count. Another swing and a miss. Thompson has, see if they show a 42 on there. The runner goes. Pitch is just outside. Delgado is trying to frame the pitch, hoping to get the call. But a stolen base for Cape. The 1-2 swung on and fouled off to the right side. thought he said somebody named Quincy, but I don't see that name on their roster. But it's number 42. And they don't have a 42 on that roster, so. Oh, there we go. Maybe Quincy Smith. I see him down at the bottom, but it has no number. And he swings. It's a little nubber down the third base line. It's foul. So let's go with Quincy Smith. There are a number of players on the roster that don't have numbers next to their name. Quincy Smith from Southern University, all the way from L.A., Los Angeles. He swings and hits a ball down the left field line, and it will go foul. Drop fouls. Cooper Holbrook will hustle down there in the corner to throw it in. 2 outs. Runner. Let me move him down to second base, folks. I'll get better at this. I promise I will. It's the first game. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner at second. And a pitch misses just outside. Thompson's got a little wrinkle to whatever that is that he's throwing. Fastball, I don't think it's a changeup. Fastball that's got a little dip to it. And probably helped by the sidearm motion. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will set down Quincy Smith and set down the Duelers. So no runs on 1 hit. No errors, 1 runner left on base after 7 complete. Got a pitching duel here, low scoring game, 3-2. You're listening to the Full Count Rhythm.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Tim Reese back at South Warren High School in Bowling Green. We're going to the top of the 8th inning. At the count reset, we got the bases reset, and apparently we got a new pitcher, number 32. Jake Oldham back on here. Do we got a 32 on here? We do. Who is that? What does that say? Let's put you on. Let's turn you on.
That
Jacob somebody, isn't it?
Jacob Lassiet.
How do you spell it?
Lassiat.
All right. It is Jacob, right? Where's he from? What college you go to?
He is from North Georgia.
Okay.
I'm from Alpharetta, Georgia. So University of North Georgia.
All right. So Ethan Vandement went 2/3 of an inning. Actually pitched to 1 batter and got 2 outs. Pretty efficient. No hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. So Jacob Lassiet, a right-hander, number 32, comes on in the top of the 8th, and he will face Cooper Holbrook, looking to get off the schneid. Struck out 3 times here today. Last time looking on a pitch that looked like it was ankle high. Right-hander deals, and Holbrook fouls the first pitch off to the right. Strike one. Holbrook, Brian Miller, and Harrison Travis due up.
Some people would say this is the heart of that. Better approach there by Cooper, I think, this at bat, being aggressive. He's watched a lot of pitches tonight.
Well, he's getting tired of swinging and missing at that breaking pitch with 2 strikes. There's a fastball that he swung on and missed.
That's a better swing on it.
3-2. Duelers holding on to a slim lead. In game 1 of the Rhythm's inaugural season, the score was tied 3-3. I believe we got to the 8th inning and scored, and Cooper Holbrook will go down on strikes for the 4th time in today's game. First strikeout for, the only way I know how to say it is Lassiat, Lassiat. He will face DH Ryan Miller. Miller's 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch, got over to third base, but was stranded there in the 6th inning. Like to see Ryan get a hold of one here. Apparently the ball doesn't travel well here, because those numbers that are out there on that board don't appear to be intimidating to these players, but nobody's hit one out of the yard yet. Jacob Oldham, do you know who hit the first home run for Full Count Rhythm in 2021?
The first home run.
I will tell you, it was not until game 2 at Fulton, Kentucky. There's a ground ball to the second baseman, Jenkinson, who throws on the run. I assume that's still Matt Jenkinson. There was some changes, I think, made other than the pitcher, and I don't know that we know who that is yet, but all right.
It wouldn't have been Matthew Batts, would it have been?
It would not have been, as his teammate from last year, Harrison Travis, steps to the plate. Who led the Full Count Rhythm in home runs last year? Do you know that? Strike called.
I do not, but I could take a stab at
Just
it.
take a guess.
Jackson Hannon.
No.
You can tell
I'll
really
you've been studying those. You've been studying those stats. Oh, look at Tanner Sandell coming in strong. Christian Smith led the team in home runs, and he hit one that was a towering shot over the right field fence at Fulton. Oh, there was a big cut by Harrison Travis. He came up empty. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Harrison Travis.
Christian Smith both led the
Rhythm and hit the first home run. It was a 3-run bomb. There's a strike called on the outside corner. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Lassiat, and a 1-2-3 inning. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
We have a Hemphill brothers call to the bullpen for the Rhythm. Spencer Wilkins from Kennesaw State down in Atlanta, 6'1", 190-pound redshirt freshman from Monticello, Georgia. I believe we talked about Mark Wilkins, his dad, earlier. He must have checked in.
He did.
He graduated high school 2021 from Strong Rock Christian School. He's an exercise science major, right-handed pitcher, on for his first appearance with the Full Count Rhythm. And he will face 2, 3, and 4, their heart of the order, including Sam Slaughter, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI. Jack Thompson did a great job in relief. First pitch from Wilkins. Nice heater in there for a called strike. Imperative that the Rhythm hold the Duelers to 3 runs as Sam takes a big cut and comes up empty. At the top of the 9th to get at least the tying run. Another fastball that just misses high. Definitely don't want to be throwing high for expecting a call from this umpire. He likes them low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's low, but it was inside. Again, it goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's always difficult first game or first time you see guys pitching that you hadn't seen. You don't know if he's hurrying, if he's too excited. As Sammy drills one down the right field line. It's out of here, but it's foul. So last year I would have been very disappointed. Sam Slaughter hits a line drive out of the ballpark, but foul. But this year I'm pretty happy. Sorry, Sam. When you're playing for Belmont, I'll be rooting for you as he looks at called strike 3 right there on a nice bender that Sammy knew. He was toasted cheese on that one for the first out. Spencer Wilkins, first batter he faces, strikes out looking, and that brings to the plate Steven Spell, third baseman. He fouls the ball back to us. Our equipment's okay.
We'll turn around and do this again tomorrow night, correct?
We do.
With the Duelers.
We get to do it 39 more times, plus postseason. As that pitch misses. 40-game schedule, folks. 20 at home, 20 away, and then starts the postseason. We're already talking.
But you'll have a much better sidekick tomorrow night.
Well, I'll have somebody who knows how to run this computer and that audio mixer too. At breaking pitch misses high.
Anything above the belt is too high for this umpire.
That is true. Count goes to 3 balls and a strike. Matt Jenkinson on deck. Guess it's bring your own helmet to the ballpark for the Duelers. And guess what we got here, Jake? We got a Full Count Ministries full count.
Do we have any stats?
You know, we're 0 for 1 for what I can see. I don't think we've had a swing, and we didn't have a swing there, but we had another strikeout looking. So Spencer Wilkins is throwing something up there, a dark ball or invisible. All right, as Matthew Jenkins has to dig deep into his back pocket to get some foul balls that he's collected. I wonder if he's been carrying those around. So if I can get my mouse to work, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to blame all this on my mouse. So we do have 2 outs. There we go. All right, Zach, we need a new mouse for this computer. First pitch outside, ball 1. Jenkinson 0 for 3. Grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up. Wilkins misses now 2 out of the zone to Jenkinson. When Wilkins finishes, his entire back is facing the plate. Is swing and a miss on
sure is
that pitch.
think that's the way they teach it.
I don't know, man. Doesn't look like a really good fielding position to me. Take one right in the middle of the back or off the back of the head. That fastball misses outside, so he's gone 3-1 to 2 consecutive batters. Struck out the first 2 guys he's faced looking. Nobody on. As you can see by our scoreboard, that curveball foul tipped and catches a little bit of Frankie Delgado. Brings us to a full count Ministries, full count. Yeah, sometimes I miss full count first pitch foul balls, especially when I'm juggling 10 plates. But I did notice, I think it was last inning.
Juggling, speaking of juggling, if anyone could juggle 10 plates.
10 plates. That'd be me. I can juggle 3 baseballs, okay? I can't juggle 4 like the young man down in Nicaragua. That ball, see, there's another no on the full count first pitch foul ball, but it is a yes for a fly out to Henry Mosley in center field for the 3rd out. So 3 up, 3 down, and we're going to the 9th. The Rhythm need a run to stay in this ball game. 3-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Back for the top of the 9th inning. Throw from Brett Rowell down to second base. All right. 31. All right. So the infield, I believe, is still set. Trying to make sure that folks are still where they're supposed to be. That brings the top of the 9th. I think this is still Jacob Lassiet. He will face Henry Mosley. Who fouls off the first pitch he sees off to the right side. Henry 0 for 3, looking for that first hit. That pitch catches the umpire in a spot that he's going to need a little recovery time. Come on, Mouse. What in the world is this doing up here? One ball, one strike. Sorry, I'm laughing at my mouse that absolutely will not go where I want it to go. There's a ball hit deep to left field. Not sure if it's enough. This ball is not carrying tonight. Hit to deep left field, but it is caught by, I believe it should be Bryce Cape, number 5 out there in left field. Is that who you got? It doesn't really matter. I'm not the official scorer, but that's who's supposed to be out there. I don't know if I have the changes. Frankie Delgado comes to the plate and swings and misses the first pitch he sees. Frankie is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Looking to get on base for Ty Boyd, who's on deck, and he sees pitch right down the can. No balls, 2 strikes to Delgado. Lassie it from the stretch, and there was a fastball high and outside that Delgado just gets a piece of. Surely that's still Sammy Slaughter in center field. Another fastball that Frankie lays off this time. But is that still Jonathan Evans, number 26 in right field? Probably should be. Maybe that long.
Yes.
Another foul ball by Delgado, who stays in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a line drive out in the center field, and it will get down for a base hit. And there's the base runner that the Rhythm needed. The 5th hit of the ball game for the Rhythm. That will bring Ty Boyd to the plate, who is 1 for 2, single and a walk, and scored the second run in that. He was that leadoff walk after a strikeout. You know what they say about leadoff walks, don't you? As a former left-handed pitcher yourself.
They score depending on who you talk to.
Delgado looks like a hit and run. That ball's hit down to Castle at first base, who throws over to Lassie to get the out. But on the play, Delgado gets in scoring position. I guess a hit and run it had to have been a hit and run. You wouldn't have swung at that pitch had it not been. So now 2 outs. Let's put somebody on base here. How about? It brings to the plate Kevin McCarthy, who's been on 2 out of the 3 plate appearances he's had. He's got a single and a walk with a strikeout. First pitch to McCarthy is ball outside. Base hit should score, and there's a ground ball up the middle just to the right of Jenkinson, who slips but gathers his feet in time to throw to first base to retire McCarthy and end the ball game as the Rhythm fall to the Duelers in game 1, 3-2. As I believe Joel Martinez will get the win for the Duelers, and Nick James will end up taking the loss after giving up 1 run in his 3 innings. But I won't have any final stats. I definitely don't have time to pull all that together before we go. But so no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base in the top of the 9th inning. Let's get at least show that as a final. So unlike last year, the Rhythm lose game 1 here in 2022. But we'll see this same team tomorrow at Drakes Creek Park, where I believe the Cadillac is on the mound for the.
That's what I've heard.
For the Rhythm. Luke Sennard, he pitched in game 2, I think, last year. The Rhythm were on the road for 2 straight games before the first home game last year. But Luke Sennard pitched.
He pitched at Fulton.
At Fulton in that game that Christian Smith hit the home run, and he pitched 6 innings, struck out 15 batters. So Luke Sennard from Western Kentucky University will be on the mound tomorrow. But Nick James had a good outing. He had 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run in the start. Tyler Sills, Jack Thompson, and Spencer Wilkins also threw. Spencer Wilkins went 3 up and 3 down, striking out 2 batters. Had a great first appearance. Jack Thompson also threw well. But the Rhythm fall to the Duelers. Rhythm had 2 runs on, I believe it was 6 hits. No errors and they left 6 runners on base. And the Duelers scored 3 runs on 5 hits is what I have. They have 6 up there, but I'm going to go with 5 on my book. And no errors as well, and they left 4 runners on base. As I said, I believe the winning pitcher will be Joel Martinez, and Nick James will take the loss. One is 1-0, and one is 0-1, and Jacob Lassiette will get a save in the first game, a game that lasted about 2 hours and 12 minutes, be my guess. Maybe it's a little longer than that. We'll go to 9:18, so 2 hours and 13 minutes. Started 75 degrees, and a little bit cooler here. I see you put your long sleeve shirt on. So what
I'm just
final
amazed
comments?
That you have written a book over here and notes. And no, I just want to thank everyone for tuning in. We had a lot of viewers, and off to a great start to the season. It wasn't a W, but a lot of pitchers got to throw that hadn't thrown, and still getting to know these kids. So the good news about baseball is you get to turn around and go back at it tomorrow. You can go 0 for 4 with 4 Ks tonight, and you can turn around and go 4 for 4 tomorrow night. So.
Well, Cooper Holbrook's hoping that's the case. He had a rough start today, so.
I was thinking, you reckon that's the first? There's a good chance, better than good chance, that's the first time in his career
that he's gone 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. I don't think we're going to see that on a regular basis from the young man. I know he was a little bit nervous, I think, coming and playing, but Vanderbilt doesn't.
They don't miss all.
Yeah, I was going to say, they got Christian Smith went there, Kyle McGrons, Ryan Ginther from this team last year would just have the one Vandy commit, but looking like a good squad, great young men, and looking forward to getting to know them. And tomorrow I'll be able to get to more of my paperwork and my stats and Nana from Naperville and Grams and Grandpas and stuff like that. I've got it all, folks.
And Pops.
I don't have. We need an 18-inning game is what we need. Okay, but pretty good start. I'll give myself a C+ here. It's not like I'm getting graded, but exciting game, fun time. But it's time to break it down now. The bus is going to wait on me. So this is Tim Reese and for Jake Oldham and the Full Count Rhythm baseball team saying so long after a night where the Duelers got the best of the Rhythm 3-2. We'll talk to you tomorrow night. Game time 7:05 should come on about 6:50. Thank you all for joining us. Good night, everybody. God bless.
This has been another Full Count Rhythm baseball game presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See you next time on the Full Count Broadcast Network.